Hey guys, after my CYANSKY HS6R review, it's time to review another really cool headlight from them. It's the HS5R. It's an angle light that has white and red LEDs, so also pretty cool. Magnetic tail cap, USB-C type charging, 200 meters beam distance, maximum output of 1300 lumens. The packaging is really nice, cardboard boxing, all the information are printed on, so you also have a little sheet with all the runtimes and lumen indication. The lowest mode of the main LED is 30 lumen. On the secondary lights we have an echo mode with 3 lumens, so there's no real moon mode. That's a bit a shame. I always really like it in flashlights, especially in headlights. So let's take everything out of the box. So we have warranty card, USB-C charging cable, of course a manual in English and Chinese, and then a little pouch. That's really nice that they offer these with their flashlights. Not a lot of producers or brands do that with headlights. And then we have the HS5R with a little sign where they say to remove the battery protection before the first use. I already did that. And then we have a clip if you want to use the light as an angle light. So nice black clip, and we got 2 spare O-rings. So that's pretty good. Everything we need is in the box. Take off the sign, and then we have the light itself. It's pretty good looking. It's the same all metal design for the front plate, so that's pretty nice. Just a different design for the brackets that go over the flashlight. So that's a really sturdy clip and it won't break anytime soon. So I'm a big fan of that. The head strap is really nice. The only thing they could add is a little silicone padding inside so that the light will not slip off the helmet, because for this light I did not get any helmet attachments. So that's a bit sad. To get the light out of this clip you need just a little strong push and then it's coming loose. You can see the front plate all made from stainless steel, so that's really good quality. You can just clip it back in. I will take the light out of the helmet or head strap so that we can have a better look at it. So it's really nicely machined. There are no sharp edges. The engravings are nicely done. The threads run smooth. So we can open up the tail cap. It's fueled by one 18650. They send it with a 2600 milliamp battery. By now I always think that flashlight producers could send batteries with the maximum capacity, but still it's better than no battery at all. Here we have the USB-C port. Again, here I always prefer if the USB-C port is hidden behind a thread or so that you can't accidentally tear open the lid and ruin the flashlight because of water that enters. You can't disassemble the light any further. So the manual comes in English and Chinese. No other languages are included. So the main thing that interests us is that there is a Luminus SFT40 cold white LED for the main light, and then there is 2 Everlight 2835 red LEDs. But what I did not get is they say that it has a triple or a third LED. So we have the red mode and then the 3 lumen mode. And then we have the normal mode. So I don't know if in the auxiliary mode it's the same SFT40 that produces the 3 lumen mode, and in the regular sequence the 30 lumen mode. So that I will ask at CYANSKY, and I will put it in the description of the light. So they say the light has a overheat protection, it has battery indication, and then maximum beam distance 200 meters, maximum runtime 220 hours, waterproof according to IPX8 standard, 2 meters impact resistant. They say maximum power is 18 watt with a battery that delivers at least 5 amps. Lightning angle 15 degrees spotlight and 18 degrees floodlight angle. In my eyes it's a quite narrow beam for a headlight. You can see it's pretty spotty. I think it's we'll have to see what it looks outside, but it's always better in my eyes, I think, if there's a honeycomb lens, but it depends on what you need the flashlight for. And then they say that the headlamp weighs 45 grams, including the battery 94 grams, and all the accessories with the bracket and the headband, it weighs 136 grams, so it's pretty lightweight. Dimensions 92 millimeters in length, and then 23 millimeters height and 28 millimeters wide, so it's still pretty compact. So that's pretty much everything for the technical specifications that we have not told yet. For the user interface, it's not complicated. 0.5 second press will activate the light in the last used mode. If you are in the main mode, a single click will cycle through the different modes. The light has memory mode, but will not save the turbo function, which is in the normal sequence, so no double click also will activate any turbo. If the light is on now, you keep the button pressed for a bit longer than half a second, and then it will turn on the auxiliary LEDs, where you have the moon mode or the lowest mode with 3 lumen, and then you have a red blinking mode, red solid mode, and again the moon mode. So it's quite easy. In my eyes, the red blinking mode would not have been needed to be directly in the sequence. You could have activated it with a triple click or so, or double click. And to go back, you just push the button for more than half a second again. You can lock the flashlight in the off state with a double click. Now the light will blink. So that's pretty cool. To unlock, another double click, the light will blink again. And all the modes are available again. Tailcap lockout is also possible, so I always prefer tailcap lockout than pushing a few times a button, but that's up to you guys. And then the flashlight also has a battery level indication, which is sitting in the switch on top or on the side, how you want to see it. So it was blinking in green. Green light solid means 81 to 100%, green light blinking 51 to 80%, red light 21 to 50, and red light blinking 0 to 20. Then it's really time to switch the battery. The indicator light always turns off 3 seconds after you pushed the light, so that's pretty cool. Light also has a low voltage warning, so that's pretty cool. The indicator will continuously flash with red light 3 times per second, but the main light in which we are using the light will flash every 3 minutes, so that's good that you know to replace the battery. And that's pretty much everything for the manual. So the only thing left is to check the charging function. You just plug in the USB-C cable, the light turns on in red, and as soon as it is charged it will switch over to green. They say that it takes about 2 hours to fully charge the battery. You can use the light in the 30 lumen mode while charging. I'm gonna check if we can also switch over to the auxiliary mode. No, so that's not possible. Another thing they say in the description is if the flashlight is locked and you plug in the charger, it is automatically being unlocked. So that's not really important, but still good to know. So I will fully charge the battery now, measure the output modes in my ulbrichtball, and then we will head out to the forest to see what it performs in the dark. And I will also do a comparison to the HS5R so that you can better choose which flashlight suits your needs best. Hey guys, I'm outside now with the CYANSKY HS5R in the highest mode, which is indicated with 1300 lumen. Really nice beam distance. That's what I meant earlier. The beam is quite focused, but outside it is producing a really nice beam with a lot of spill on the side, so it's a nice balanced beam. I measured this one with 1150 lumen, so quite accurate. I will dim down to the lowest mode, which is indicated with 30 lumen. I measured 31 lumen, 150 lumen, which I measured with 150 lumen, then the 450 lumen mode, which I measured with 470 lumen. And we will switch over to the blinking modes. This is the red blinking. I measured this one with 20 lumen. It is indicated with 10 lumen. And then we have red solid, also 20 lumen, indicated with 10 lumen. And then we have the low mode with 3, or the echo mode with 3 lumen, which I measured with 3.7 lumen. So overall it is really accurate regarding the lumen indication. I will now show you a comparison to the HS5R from CYANSKY. So on the left side you can see the HS5R in the highest mode, which is also producing a nice beam, but the HS5R has more beam distance. So overall CYANSKY produced another really nice headlight here. I'm a big fan of the metal mounting plate for the headlight. The silicone strap is also very comfortable. It would be nice if they would add a little silicone padding inside so that it would sit better on helmets, but overall very nice light. I hope this review answered all your questions. If so, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if there would be any questions left, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section and I will do my very best to answer them. See you soon guys, bye bye.